monitoring sensor or a complex full video feed. A device can have the multiple sensor that can bundle together to do more than just sense things. For example, our phone is a device that has the multiple sensors such as a GPS, accelerometer, camera, but our phone does not simply sense things. The most fundamental step will always remain to pick and collect the data from the surrounding environment, be it is a standalone sensor or multiple sensors. Once it has been collected the data, it will be give it to the next one is a connectivity. Next, the collected data is sent to the cloud infrastructure, but it needs a medium of transport, medium for the transport. The sensor can be connected to the cloud through the various mediums of communication and transport, such as cellular networks, satellite networks, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, wide area network, land powers, wide area network, and like many more, it will be a connecting. Every options we choose as some specification and trade-off between the power consumption, range, and bandwidth. So which options we are choosing, that is very important to connect it with the sensor devices and connectivity, because we are using the different things, network, satellite, Wi-Fi, that has been taking for the consumptions, range, bandwidth, depend on that only speed will be increased. The third one is the data processing. The data processing, once the data has to be collected and it gets to the cloud, the software performs a processing on the accrued data. This range from something very simple, such as checking the temperature, reading on the devices, such as the AC or heaters is within the acceptable range. It can sometimes also be very complex, such as identifying the object using the computer vision on video. But there might be a situation when there is an interaction is required. Example, what is the temperature is too high, or is there any indoor in your house, that where the user comes into the picture. So they want the details like that, because the sensor has been taken the data, it has been given to the cloud, and it has been given the process. From the pre-processing only, the result will be given to the user interfaces. From the next level only, user interfaces from the informations made available to the end user in some way. This can be achieved by triggering alarms on the phones or notifying through the text or emails. So that will be what are the details that has to be sent it to the user. It may be some triggering alarms or some emails or SMS, like that it will be given to the users. Also, the users sometimes might also have an interface through which can be actively check on the IoT system. So many people are fixing the cameras, but it will be that will be show it in the mobile also. Wherever you are working, there itself you can be see your house, what will happen in the houses. If any child is studying or inside of the child, you can be watch that also. So like that, you can be directly interact with the IoT also. So yeah, anything that you are fixing the camera, any unknown person or be entering in the house, that is also intimated to the house owner, and it will be intimated to the police station also. Like that, you can be fix that IoT devices. That will be help for the user using for that one. You can be control all the devices for from that outside itself. You the refrigerator, you can increase the temperature or reducing the temperature. like that you can be do it. So then now we are seeing the 4 types of that one. Next we are going to see the DIKW, that is data, information, knowledge, wisdom. That is DIKW model. DI is a first one. Data is a collection of the facts. Maybe whatever the data you are collection, the fact, the signal or symbols like that, it is a collection of the data in the form of it is might be a raw. Whatever the data, first it will be a raw only. So it is inconsistent and unorganized. So as such, it is not useful. So because the devices will be give the multiple data, it is a structure or semi-structure like that, it will give the data. The data, it is not useful to give the user. So next it will go to the information. The information is a collection of the data that is arranged and ordered in the consistent way. That is a pre-processing work will be done it in the information. So the data in the form of the information becomes more useful because the storage and retrieval are easy. When the data is arranged properly and it is organized one, that means arranged means what is that? It is a clustering or a classification like that. It has to be make it as a, all the data has to make it as a group and it is arranged in the proper way. It is very easy to retrieve the data and it will be give it to the user. It will be very, the time complexity will be less in the organized way. Next one is a knowledge one. The knowledge means when the collection of the information which is associated with context. The context in the form of the relationship between the information set collected over time. The knowledge is the outcome of experience working with the pool of the information. Next one is the understanding is a nothing. It is just you have to understand what data to whom we are going to give. So how you are going to present that one, that is called by the understanding. The last one is the wisdom. The wisdom, you have to apply some ability to select the best way to reach the desired outcome based on the knowledge. So you have the data is there. From the data you are going to extracting the data, whatever your desired value, that has to be extracting from that knowledge, and it will be displayed the best way, that is called by the wisdom. The wisdom is the outcome of experience from or the knowledge of the earlier attempts to reach or successful outcome. That is called by the wisdom. So the data is here, whatever the data from the devices, that is called by the data. The information is organized in the proper way, that is called by the organized one. So how, to who, what, where, when, these questions will be raised in the informations. Then how to present, that has to be, knowledge has to be applied here. Then has to be understand of the data. Then it has to be delivered to the user which they are desired, that has to be given to the user one. That has to be a DIKW model. So IoT communication standards and protocol. So the IoT, it has the lot of the technologies and protocols as be given here. When IoT coordinates talk to other devices, they can use wide variety of communication standards and protocols made tailored to device with limited pre-processing capabilities or not much electrical power. Some of those who are definitely heard of, some devices use Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or for instance, but many more specialized of the world of IoT. The ZigBee, here the ZigBee, for instance, the wireless protocol for low power short distance communication, while message queuing telemetry transport of the MQTT, is a published subscribe message protocol for devices connected by the unreliable or delay-prone networks. The increased speed and bandwidth of the coming 5G standard and cellular networks will also benefit of IoT, though the usage will tag beyond ordinary cell phones. So these are the technologies and protocols as be used in the IoT. Mainly the ZigBee, already I told it is sending the message, and it is using for the low power, and MQT, that is message queuing telemetry transport, MQTT. These will be using the protocols in the IoTs. The IoT, next one. IoT, edge computing and the cloud. How it will be communicated with the others. So the first, the edges is a local process. The internet, it is giving the different type of the devices and connected and giving to the data to the edge. The edge is here, it will be a local processing here. The process will be connected to the corporate center and cloud. This is the overall architecture of the IoT. The IoT system, there is a lot of the data coming in the fast and ferocious, which has been given rise in the new technology category. The edge computing consists of application placed related to the closed of the IoT devices, feeding of the flow of data from them. Though these machines process that data and send only the relevant material back to the more centralized system for the analysis. Next one is a current status of and future prospects of the IoT. The world population, the first here 2003, it is a 6.3 billion of the peoples are there, and the connecting devices is only the 500 millions one. So the 2000, the connected devices per person 0.08. Then after that it has been increased, 6.8 billion people has been, population has been increased, but devices, connecting devices is multiple times. It will be devising the multiple times, that is a 12.5 billion of the devices has been increased in the 2010. 2015, the population is a 7.2 billion of people. The connecting device is the 3 times, that is 25 of the billion peoples has been given, that is 3.47 has been increased that one. Next 2020, the population has been increased 7.6 billion. It has been increased 50 billion of the connecting devices, that is 6.88 compared to the 2015. Within the 5 years, the 3 times it has been increased. It has been here 2 times, but here it has been increased the 3 times. So like that, every time that every year that IoT devices has been increasing more. So here after everybody, because more previously everyone has been used in the small simple mobiles. Nowadays the children's also using the Android phones, like that, the smarter phones connecting with the internet, like that only everybody is using. So automatically the IoT has been increased more. So when it is increasing more, means what will happen? So what happened? 50 billion of the machines become connected in the 2000. The people's population is less, but connecting devices is more. It is a 6 times has been increased compared to the 2015. It has been increased. Automatically what will happen? So the devices is more, The internet capacity has been required more. The data also will be increased more. Everything has to be increases. Or if the internet is not having that much speed, we will not able to the connected to the devices. We will not get the proper data. That problem will become separately. So we are required that more bandwidth of the internet with the connected with the devices, and the peoples are be using the lot of the devices that has to be giving the more. So when automatically that more billion of the peoples has became, next what will become in the future? That very big opportunities for the internet of the things focus on industrial infrastructure. So the smart machines, it is also called by the brilliant machines, have the capacity to change the world economic more than anything since the industrial revolutions. This next way of the internet of things will create smarter, more comparative factories by connecting machine and devices together into the functioning intelligent systems. These interconnected devices, collectively known as Industrial Internet of Things, IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things, will enhance the productivity, effectively, efficiency, and operation of our manufacturing facilities. The Europe of IIoT is being called of the industry is the fourth revolutions, that because it is the fourth industrial revolutions. The first industrial revolution introduced in the mechanisms, production of the using water and steam power. The second industrial revolution, which is introduced mass productions of the electrical power, help of the electrical power. The third revolution is the digital revolutions. That is the internet, electronics, information technology, control system to the factory flow, and automatically production using computers, robotics, programming, logic controls. These are come the third revolution. Fourth revolution is the industrial internet of things. It is network communications and cloud combine the smart machine into truly intelligent distributed system. The industrial IoT introduced new requirements for the speed and volume of the information exchange. The connection between the machines must be a real time, they must be a secure, and that must work over wireless links, because without wireless communication acting as a conduit to deliver data between the machines, the M2M and therefore IoT cannot exist. In an IoT setup, the real-time data will be shared between the mobile devices via the cloud and can be accessed through the web browser. The IoT system must efficiently scale up to handling the streaming updates, alarms, configuration settings, and command instruction. All as needed, it must be enterprises friendly. So already I told, when it is IoT as be increases, that means IoT means the devices connected with the internet. It has to be a increases, then that it will require the high speed of the internet, then only you will get it the proper data. So all the devices will be get the correct, then it will be work. So definitely it will require the high speed of the internet. Automatically we have the lot of the job opportunities in the IoT things, because everything has to be connected as a machine. So that the machine has to be work in the to work with the manpower knowledge. It has to be give more data. That data has to be analysis. From the analysis only the company will be do the next steps. Next one is the potential of the IoT. When the industrial IoT is applied in the industries, what will happen, how it will be getting benefit. So automatically all the machines are connected with the devices, that internet devices will be connecting, and it will be working with the IoT method. It will have the more benefit. For this is the industry. Some industries, has been given here: aviation, power, healthcare, rail, oil and gases. They are having some segment commercial. Here power is a gas and fire generation. Healthcare is a system wide. Rail is a freight. Oil and gases on the exploration and development. So what type of the savings they are taken? Everything it has been taken as a 1%. When this company has been fuel is a 1%, gas also fuel 1%. Here that inefficiency, it is reduced, the inefficiency is connected to the healthcare, it is connected, it is a very effectively, efficiently it is working. So it is got the 1% reductions in the system inefficiency. Second one, the rail is be reducing also system efficiencies. Third one is a capital expenditure has to be reduced. So the 1% has to be reduced automatically. How much benefit has be get it in the here that wise how they are getting. So there are $30 they are billion of the dollars they are getting in the company when they are introducing, when they are working with the IoT, that 1% of the savings apply the IoT across global industry sectors. So that much potential is having of the IoT. It will be helping more for the industrial work. So that is industrial IoT. So next one is some applications. What are the applications are using the IoT? You are also know many IoTs is be there. So some few applications I have given. One is a building side, home automation and manufacturing, medical side, medical and healthcare system, media, environmental monitoring, infrastructure management, energy management, transportation, waste, better quality of life and elderly. Like that, many IoT is introducing every areas that is coming daily. New IoT devices are introducing. Some of the devices we will be see here. One is a home consumer. What type of the IoT devices is there? Lighting bulbs. The bulb can be switch and off. You can be changing the colors like that. You can be do it in the IoTs. Now the new car also introduced. You can be change the color seat and color lights in your car. Like that, with the IoT devices you can be using that. Many vehicles you can automatic, it will be identify the object and it will be tell the route also. That type of the things also is using in that one. Now next one is the security side, and you want to feed the pet animals, that is also is doing the IoT. And irrigations controller, smokes alarms, refrigerator, um, infotainment, washer, eye driver, stove, and energy monitoring. Today I have seen in the WhatsApp also one temples, they are giving the tirtham using the IoT. When you are in showing your hand, it is a sensor your hand, it will drop the water, that the tirtham water to your hand. That is one type of the IoT they find it at today morning I have seen that one. Next one is a transport mobility. Transport also traffic, that is routing. You can be find out nowadays. Everybody is finding through the GPS. You can be find out where the traffic is there, like that. And telemetrics, package monitoring, smart parking, insurance adjustment, supply chain, shipping, public transport, airlines, trains. Here also the IoT is applicable. and passion care, elderly monitoring, remote diagnostic equipment monitoring, hospital hygienic variables, food sensor, like that it has to be used. And building side also, HVAC, security, lighting, electrical, transit, emergency alert, structural integrity, occupancy, and energy credits. Cities, industries, electrical distribution, maintenance, surveillance, signals, waste management. Waste management, there are a lot of research work is going nowadays. These you can do it, anyone you can do it as a research also. PhD work also you can do it in the IoT side. Next one, within the small spaces, how the vehicle has been parked. This is one type of the IoT, smart parking in the car parking. Within the small space, there are 4 cars has been placed here, that has been used with the smart parking here. And waste material, that how they're collecting here, that companies or house one, they are putting the garbage cons. The garbage is full, it will be through the sensor, it will be intimated to the garbage cons, it will be intimated to the cloud and tracker, and it will be intimated all the city council, like that it will be connected, everything has been connected automatically. That garbage has been filled means it will be intimated through the center, it will be intimated that one, the truck will come and take the cabbages. That is the one type of the waste management. Need not to come daily and check it, that one. Yeah, once it is full means it will be intimated, that one. If it is having the sometimes as some street 1 week it will take, some industrial they will give more, so they will, when it is full it will automatically intimate that trucks, then it will be take the items. So the sensor of the holy cow, that is also connected and monitoring where it is going and how much it is giving, what is the health of the cow, and supply of the milk, what is the health of the conditions of the cow, that can be monitored through the sensor. So that in the main it is using the IoT applications will be using in the shops also. When you are entering in the door itself, the scanner will be identify your tags on clothing itself. Then shopping market, the product itself introduce themselves, what is the product, what is the cost of that. If you want to buy, like that it will be introduced them. That is another method. And moving the goods, that after that collecting everything, it will be tell to stop to put new one. And finally the goods and microchips credit card will communicated with the checkout as a reader. So like that it will be help in the big marketing side also. So another one, nowadays everybody is wearing the watch, that it will be telling how much steps you are walking today, how much times how much steps you walked today, what is your conditions of that BP and other problems, everything it is monitoring in the through the small chip itself. It will be helping to your health care. Then another sensor also is there. It will be identify how much time you are sleep today, how much time I slept, and in the sleeping time I slept well or not, how much disturbances came, like that it has to be give the brief details in the one. That is also one type of the IoT devices is there. Next one, thought controlled computing. That is mainly if you want to control your thoughts, do the meditation, it will be come down. So you want to check it when you are having the peaceful mind. That is the four types of that one, alpha, beta, theta, like that. It is that one. How which waves you are there, that has to be monitored to the EEG. That will be help to find out your thoughts, how your thoughts is a anger, or you are very calm, you are sad, you are happy, like that. It will be identify and tell that one. That is the thought control computing. Through that one, many of the yoga peoples are be using this IoT through that meditation, how it is helping the people. That is using this type of the machines, they are doing the lot of PhD work. Next, I want to know myself itself. For that also, IoT is that devices is there. That device will be tell where I have to go and where I am going, to whom I am have to interact, what I am talking to them. I'm spoken to the friends or someone else, like that. Whatever the details, it can be find out from that also. That is also one type of the IoT is helping you to get more things to know about yourself. So I have taken some few IoT devices to show you. There are a lot of IoT has been coming every day. We will see what is the pros and cons of the Internet of Things. What first, it is the accessing information is very easy, but it will be controlling the device, that you can be real time data will be get it. You can be monitor everything very easy to be do it in the IoT. The communication between the connected devices become more transparent and easier. The transferring data packets over the network reduce both time and money. The automation is need of the our IoT reduce the human intention and increase the efficiency of the services. What are the difficulties it is having? It is a huge risk of the leakage of the confidential data when send it to the over the network. Definitely there are plenty of the hackers will be there, and due to its complex networks, the single loophole can put the entire system down, affecting everyone. Which automation, the need of human labor reduce decreasely. That is a major problem. When IoT has been increases, the human power automatically will be decreasing. Totally, today lifestyle is technology driven. We depend on technology for tenuance of the task. We are forgetting the human people nowadays. Next one, technologically challenges of the IoT. The IoT is having the what are the technologies as there. First one is a compatibility and interoperability of different IoT system privacy. As per the market analyzers, MC Kingsley is telling 40% to the 60% of the total values lies on our ability to achieve interoperability between of the IoT system. It becomes really difficult to maintain to interoperability between the internet IoT system. Sensor and network are the integral components of IoT, but not every machine is equipped with advanced sensor and networking capabilities to effectively communicate with and share the data. Besides, the sensors of different power consumption capabilities and security standards inbuilt in legacy machines may not be capable to provide the same results. Next one is identification and authentication of technologies. According to the report, there are around 50 billion connected devices at present. And to connect all the devices involves a lot of security risk and not just complexity. Bringing along a large number of connected devices on one platform needs to formalization and system architecture that can identify and authenticate those devices. That is one of the biggest problem. Next one is the integration of IoT products and IoT platforms. The successful implementation of the IoT application, enterprises need to integrate various IoT products with the right IoT platforms. Lack of proper integration could lead to abnormalities in functions and efficiency to deliver value to the customers. The major challenge here to make too many IoT endpoints and assets that need to be connected to aggregate the sensor data and transmit it to an IoT platform. Only with the deep integrations, companies can mine the huge data through the big data technique to generate the insight and predict the outcomes. Next one is a connectivity. Connectivity is there one of the challenges. The internet still is not available everywhere at the same speed. Still, that IoT, whatever the IoT is increasing world, we are talking in the foreign country only. Still, our peoples in the many of the villages, they don't have the internet. Now, everything is the classes and everything is going through the internet. They are attending the exams also internet. That is also not, they are not possible to do it one. Our situation is like that. So it is a remote operations and the communications network to collect the data is very difficult of the remote areas. The quality of the signals collected by the sensor and transmit over the networks largely depend on the routers, LAN, WAN, and MAN. These networks has to be well connected through the different technology to facilitate the quick and quality communications. But the number of connected devices is growing at much higher rate than network coverage, which creates monitoring and tracking problems. Handling the unstructured data. Growing connecting the devices will increasing the challenge of handling unstructured the data on the parameters of the volume, velocity, and variety. However, the real challenges of organization is to determine which data is valuable, as only the quality data is the actionable data. But it is everything is 80% of the data is the unstructured data. But it as a data cannot stored in the SQL format. When it is the unstructured data is stored in the no SQL format, makes retrieval the data, it is a bit complex. With the launch of the big data frameworks such as the Hadoop and Castanera, the problems and complexity handle unstructured data has somewhat reduced. But the big data in itself, it is having the massive that combine it with the IoT process is a great challenge. Besides, there is no standard guidelines for intention and use of data as well as a metadata. Data capturing capabilities, the purpose of capturing of data to transform the information collected from the various sources in the standard format that can be analyzed and automated. The IoT is mainly about the dependence on sensor for signals and networks for the distributions, chances that due to the certain anomalies in runtime such as the shutdown of the power, incorrect the data may get recorded. Next one is the intelligent analytics. That is very important in the IoT. After translating the data into the meaningful information, the flow of data and data model can lead to false positive and false negative, positive, like that it will be get it in the classification. We have to understand the data in itself. It's not an insight, rather it a right question as we ask from the precise data to gain to the insight. Depend on that only that analytics has to be get the correct answer. So the analysis can be giving the result from that only the analytics has to be taking the decision. So when it is taking the intelligent analyticals, it is having the challenges. What type of the challenges they are facing? One is unpredictable actions of the machine during an incident. Traditionally, analytics software, slow adoption of the latest technology due to the high cost, lack of the skill proportional in data mining, algorithm, machine learning, and complex event processing. Next, data security and privacy, that everywhere the data security problem is there, not only in the companies and industry, also they are affecting for the data security side. So they are taking care of that one. Each companies and customers plan to implement and collaborative of the data security policies for successful IoT implementation. Next one is a consumer awareness. The many people are not aware of IoT, but they understand the depends on the smart apps like news app, stock app application, entertainment application. It is not actually important for the consumer to how things work technically, but the lack of the basic awareness can create to fear the security and cost, which could lead to slow adoptions of the technology. This shows the fear among the user to share the data, which can act as a deterrent to the IoT. Next one is last one is delivering value. The delivering values, developing the companies, bringing the value of their consumers. So before flunking into the development of the IoT application, and enterprises must clearly define what value they are going to deliver through what capabilities, and how their solutions will be enhance the efficiency and productivity while also generated to the customer satisfaction. So as a IoT, about the connected things, the IoT project also required to the high level of the assistance throughout the way. The 50% of the companies with IoT initiative very strongly involved with the IT service providers or consulting firms, relying on them help to across the solution delivery and provide the business advice. Next, how the IoT is connected to the other things. So the IoT things is connected with the blockchain, machine learning, augment related, artificial intelligence, big data. With connected everything, only the IoT is working. So how the big data is working in the Internet of Things, how much important of the big data, that is only we are going to see now. So already you know what is the big data. So the big data is a large data, is a massive amount of the data has to be stored, that is called by the big data. It will be a structure which is of the structure or semi-structure or unstructure of the nature. The data pool is the massive volume of the data different from the organization to manage and process it using the traditional databases and software techniques. The big data not only implies the numerous amount of the valuable data, but also refer the entire process of gathering, storing and analyzing of the data. It is storing the massive amount of the data. The data warehouse is storing the huge amount of the data. So that's why when it is having the exabyte of the data has to be stored. Now every day the data has to be increases lot. Lot of the beta, it is gone for the beta data and it is gone for the exa data, and the last one is a yoga data. Data, it will be going like that. It is increasing the volume has to be increases every day, because without internet nobody is there, everybody is giving the data to the one. So what is the varieties bees of the data, characteristics of the big data. Basically, it is having the 3 V's. After that, the V's is be increasing. Nowadays, it has become up to the 7 V's. It is going, the V is increasing, like a data also increasing, and the V is also increasing. But main thing is the 3 things is required. One is a volume, variety, and veracities. Volume means it is terabyte of the data. It is going, that is exceeding the terabyte. It is exadata. It is going there. So that much data has to be going. It is a massive amount of the data has to be going there. It is first simple. First we are used in the metadata, data, teradata, metadata. Now exadata, data, and data. Like that, the data has to be storing that large number of the storing that one. All the records, it will be stored in the tables, and it is distributed one. That is the volume one. What is the next one is a variety. It is having the variety of the data. That means it is text and audio, video, and everything, variety of the data. The data also is structured, unstructured, and semi-structured, like that. It is having that one. Different types it is having coming in that one. That that has to be a variety of the data has to be storing here. Next one is a veracity. The veracity is a very structure and semi-structure, unstructure of the data has to be stored, and it is that is it is having the linked and dynamic one. Next one is the varieties of the data we have seen. I think varieties of has been seen, structure and semi-structure, and one. Next one is a velocity, value, and variability. The velocity is both a real time and near, and it is a process of the streams. And the value is the statistical of the values has to be stored, and correlation, hypothetical method, and everything has to be use it here. And value is a that is data itself. There is no use in the importance. Importance, but is need to convert it into something valuable to the extract informations. So that is called by the V data. So already we have seen there are 3 types of the types is there. One is a structured data, another one is a unstructured data, and semi-structured data. Structured data is everything is organized way, that is called by the structured data. Unstructured data is classified of the structure. It is having the unstructured one, it will not have the organized one. Semi-structured, both it will have the structure, and unstructured, both it will have. That is called by the unstructured of that one. Next one, what is the difference of that one? That is a structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. It is flexibility. I have taken the 4 factors: flexibility, transaction management, query performance, and technology. The flexibility, structured data, it is dependent on the less flexible. Here it is more flexible. It is the nature of the flexible. Transaction, it is a various concurrency technique. Transaction is adopted. DBMS is not matured here in the semi-structure. No, unstructured, there is no transaction management and no concurrently. Query performance, the structure is a it allowed the complex joining will be allowed here. Here the query is a anonymous nodes are the possible. Here only the textual queries is a possible, unstructured. Technology, it is based on the relational database table. Here it is semi-structure is the RDBF and XML will be used. Unstructured, it is used for the character and library of data will be used. Then we will see what is the difference between of the IoT and big data. So IoT is already, I told, it is connected with the devices and sense and collecting exchange data over the internet. But big data, it is collecting the data, variety of the data has been stored in the traditional techniques. Second one, it has been interconnected with the devices and smart environment through the making the machine smart enough to bypass a human intermediaries. Here, everything has to be stored from that one. We are going to analysis of the data and making as a taking the decision. The IoT analysis process data streams real time without any delay to make control decision in an effective manner. Here, the data streams are not subject to processing real time and delay between the data and collected when it is processed. The IoT involves analyzing machine generating data such as sensor and real-time decision. Here, it is a huge amount of the data has to be taken and taken from that one. It has to be taking the analysis. Here, it has to be using as a engine, HVAC system, pumps. So all the devices will be using here. Here, it will be analyzing. When the analyzing the data is not correct, the analytics has to be taking the decision may be wrong also. There are the two difference between the analysis, the difference between the analysis and analyticals. Analysis, just they are applying the model and giving the result, that is called by the analysis. From the analysis, the analytics take the decision, that is called by the analytics. So the analytics has to be taking the decision based on the analysis. Maybe it will be correct or wrong also. Next simple one, it is a role of the big OT in the big data in IoT. It have the first IoT devices and all the data has to be having the three V's. One is the variety, volume and velocity. It is all the data has to be given. Then it is analysis. The analysis has to be given to the user. So this is a basic thing has to be using with the IoT, role of the big data in the IoT. Here, that is only, maybe it is a structure or unstructured or semi-structure, any different type of the data, that data has to be send it to the here big data. That big data, and from the big data it is shared the distributed database, huge amount of the data and stored in the big data files. Analyzing the stored the IoT big data using the analytical tools like Hadoop, MapReduce and Spark. Generating the report with the technical tools, that visualization technical tools will be applied and giving the report to the user one. Next, how do IoT and big data impact with each other? It is not just there is only interdependent between the big data and IoT. As they help each other, in addition to they hugely impact with each other. Fact is, more IoT grows it place, more demand and business regarding the big data capabilities. For example, as IoT generated data is increasing at huge data, conventional data storage technology is already being pushed to its limits. As a result, the demands more advanced and innovative storage solution to handle these growing workloads, resulting updating and the infrastructure of the organization of the big data storage. Like that, it will be have the problems of the whenever the devices has to be increases, the data has to be increases. The big data is also having the problem to store the data. That is the main impact of the big data. What is the benefit of the IoT and big data for companies in different sectors? Definitely, it is help to increase the ROI, that is the investment, return of the investment of the business. It will be give the more benefit of that one. and it will help reshape of the future e-health systems. So nowadays all the hospitals are being using the IoT devices and controlling and maintaining the data. From the data, it has to be analyzers and controlling the analysis different level of the connections between the various sensor signals and exiting the data. So it will be helping more for the health system. And manufacturing companies, definitely it is helping the IoT sensor with the equipment. When IoT devices with the equipment, automatically it will be increase the revenues, and it is that amount will be that what the income will be increases. This help to have that the in-depth of the look how the business is performing and enable them to find out with the equipments need to repairing before much problem arise. If any problems is there, it will be find out. It prevents them from more significant expense by shipping and downtime or replacement of the equipment. Hence, the investment of the IoT and big data causes saving the business money. Next one, the Internet of the Things and big data rise self-service analyticals. With more invention of the IoT field, most of the IoT functions can be handled with the data automation and integrations. Additionally, the big data tools will increasingly become self-sufficient and straightforward to perform basic functions. More benefits in industrial IoT, that is already I shown that slide itself. Definitely industrial IoT is be increase using with the IoT one. The edge computing will also will be helping that will be giving connected to the cloud, and after that big data it is analyzing. That is also helping more. The IoT and big data both enable on demand and real-time action. The importance of the deployment of these technologies is high. It is edge computing is also become very high in the IoT, benefit of the IoT. So what is the impact of the integrations when you are joining of the IoT and big data? What will happen? Definitely it has some problems. The first problem is the data storage, data security, and data analysis. So I already told, when IoT devices is be increases, automatically data will be increases. When data has be increases, it has to be need more storage of that one. So that when the storage, automatically the data has to be secured. The security is important, and analyzes. Whatever the new data is coming, you have to be analyzed that one. Next one is the customer engagement. That is integration of the application of the huge role of the engagement of the customers and client. This made it possible for the companies to work with the advancement of strategies and take to the next level. Next one is the customized promotions. That is also is a dynamic nature. It is achieved to help the customers experiments that will be automatically customized for the product promotions. Mobile experience, that is increase of the mobile. The IoT and big data is such a way that mobile application can enhance the experience of the customers and work upon the different aspects such as the mobile payments. So what are the applications are using in the IoT? It is using in the shipping companies. Many shipping companies are applying the IoTs. It helps the company to optimize the usage of the fleet, decrease of the fuel consumptions, and control of the emotions. That will be using in that one. And smart parking meters that give the residents real-time updates on phone regarding to availability of the parking slots. and enables them to pay through the mobile app. That will be helping. And another one is monitoring of the air and soil temperature, speed, humidity, solar radiations, rainfall. These type of the side also it is helping. And RF Destiny uses RFID based on the wearable bands to collect data visitor movement throughout the park. And Bluetooth, it is customer traffic to store the push specialized offers measuring the phones and entire storage. And food companies also will be using of the IoT devices that is helping for the factories monitoring the factory performance. That IoT it helping that food is good or not. So one of my students has been done which peoples are required the food. If any wastage of sweet, you can be tell the through the app, it will be intimated to the other people also like that. That it will be done it as an app. So how the food is spoiled or not, that has to be through the sensor. It has to be identified. It will be intimated to that one. That is also be possible to do it. And last one is a hour, that is energy, track their energy use and hour and street trends in the own usage of the data. So it will be using the lot of the different sites you can be use the IoT. Finally, I came for the conclusion. The IoT offers endless opportunities for business. Definitely, it will be increased more and more. That growth will be more in the IoT side. The technologies has already caused distributions in a lot of different industries. The business landscape is slowly changing with the evolutions of the IoT technology. Data originated from the IoT solution causes unique changes to consider when choosing or building an IoT analytics solutions. An IoT big data ecosystem starts with from high speed instructions and covers analytics, reporting. IoT and big data have brought significant business benefit for the earlier adapters. End of the section, I gone very fast because the time up. That's why I gone very fast. Do you have any questions? You can ask the questions also.
Thank you, Nandini ma'am, for giving your valuable session. Thank you, participant, for listening this session. If you have any doubt, you may ask Professor Nandini ma'am, and you can clarify your doubt. We'll wait for 2 more minutes. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, we'll wind up the session. Once again, I'll thank you, Dr. Nalini ma'am, for giving the great lecture.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.